What's up, y'all? It's Gucci, and I am coming to you with another quick tutorial. Y'all, excuse my mess. That's spray paint from my trade class that I did this weekend. If you missed it, you missed out on some really, really good tips about making the trays. If there is a demand, I will do another tray seminar. So you guys leave in the comments if you want me to do that. Tonight we're going to do something really, really fun. We are going to be making a dirty pour vase and portrait at the same time. I'm a YouTube freak. That's probably why I created a YouTube channel, or one of the reasons why. But I have seen this so much on YouTube and I'm just like addicted to it. And I think that and hydro dipping is probably my new favorite thing. I will have a hydro dipping video coming soon, but I digress. Let's get into this craft, okay? So with a dirty pour, and what I mean by dirty pour is that we're basically gonna pour a bunch of colors into a cup and then just pour it over the vase and let it do its thing. Now, with me watching going to my YouTube University, that's what I call YouTube University, I learned a couple of tricks about how to maneuver the cup. So we're gonna try those tonight. And we're gonna be using orange, yeller, blue, green, gold, and black. Okay, so basically like some primary colors. The only thing we're missing really is red. I didn't have any red, so I didn't put any red in there. Let me grab some gloves real quick. Hold on. And I'm back. And I'm gonna put these gloves on because I don't wanna be full of paint by the end of this. I'm already chancing it wearing these clothes I got on, but it's all good. So I am gonna move my little setup over a little bit, and we are going to start pouring our paints into the cup we're gonna use to do our dirty pour, okay? And I'm just using the same kind of cup as that one. All right, bring down. I'm gonna stir just a little bit, and this is just acrylic paint that I've added maybe like a cap full of water to, just to make it a little bit more fluid, but you see it's kind of thick. Some colors, I had to add 2 capfuls to get it to the consistency that I wanted it, but you want it to be able to drip, okay, because we're doing the pour. All right, and so I'm gonna pour the black. Just a little stir. Orange. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to go into the middle of each of the colors. And if you don't get it in the middle, who cares? It's a dirty pour. Blue. And you also don't have to use as many colors as I'm using. I'm just going crazy with it. I just wanted to see how these colors would do together. And our gold, it's a little thick. This is a acrylic metallic paint, but I just thought the gold would be cool with the black. And we're already starting to get some sales inside of there. That's so great. I'm gonna put more black. Mix it up a bit. Some yellow. I think this is gonna come out super cool. Some blue. More green. And I wanna try to get enough paint so that I cover the vase and the canvas that's under it. Did I put yellow? Yeah, I put yellow. Let's work with our little bit more gold on top of that black. Black and gold is like my favorite ever. And Boom, 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 boom. A little bit orange. More orange, I feel like we need more orange. All right. And I'm gonna add a little bit more blue, just a little bit of each color. And I'll just crack this cup. Lordy B. They're little dollar store cups. You can get these little cups in the dollar store, 10 in a pack. For how much? $1. And here. Now, most of the time when I see people do this on YouTube, they have like this big elaborate setup and they have this little thing that everything drips off of. My setup is not that elaborate, but I think that it will get the job done tonight. And you will see it in just a minute. And I think that that should be enough. Okay, so look, if you can see from the side, let me pull you guys up a little bit. Look at that, how those colors are already like really mixing in there together. Oh God, I think that's gonna be gorgeous. Okay, so let's pull our setup forward. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys. So I'm gonna put you right here. Yeah, that way you'll be able to really see. Okay. So, I have a ghetto rig here. I use my daughter's old little stool to keep this board up, the canvas itself, because we're going to pour the paint on top of the glass, and what it's going to do is it's going to run all the way down, and I have the glass sitting on top of another cup so that I'm able to move it. It's okay that I'm getting this paint. The paint will all get there eventually. And then when I feel like this is dripped enough, I'm just gonna move this to the paper and let all the paint just run down onto this cup. And then we'll kind of tilt the canvas so that we can get paint all over the canvas, okay? So I wanna pull my sleeves up a little bit, so I'm gonna grab another glove. So I didn't wanna touch it. And we're gonna get started on this dirty pour. I am so excited about this. You guys just don't know. Okay, here we go. And I've seen people do this with the cup. You see how that creates like a little whirlwind thing there? Oh my God, Becky. Oh, look at that. Is that not just gorgeous? Oh my God, and the gold, you guys, I don't know if the camera is doing the gold any justice, but that gold really just adds glimmer and shine here. We'll let that run down a little bit. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Yes, honey, yes. Look at that. Is that not amazing? Is that just not amazing? That is just amazing. Oh, this is why this is my new favorite thing to do. Oh, this is just amazing. Like the detail and the colors. And at first, you know, when I was doing this, I was like, I don't know how well these colors are gonna go together. But I like it. I really like it. And I think that it'll make a really cool gift. Or an item for you to sell. Mother's Day is coming up. You can do this with any colors, any color combination. I've seen a video where they've done up to 30 colors. And what I'm doing right now is I'm just going around in spots where I see it's not really dripping that well, or it's not getting to the spot that I need it to be at. And moving the cup like this, like it creates like a different design type thing for you. Now, I'm not an expert pourer. I mean, there are videos out there where, I mean, there are people that just are like, the work is gorgeous, beautiful, just like, how did you do that type beautiful. But I think I'm doing pretty good on this. I mean, this looks really good. And also too, if you use a white flat paint over the vase itself, you'll see that your colors will come out a little bit more vibrant. But I just wanted to do a clear vase for tonight, just to see how it would look on the clear vase. And I have a little area over here where at the bottom I'm not getting a good drip. So I want to put more here to let it drip down. Oh, that looks so cool. Yeah, it's just one little, I mean, in that little space, shoot, I might just leave it and say it's meant to be like that. Even look at the inside of the cup. Oh gosh, that's so pretty. I love it. I think it's just gorgeous. I want to make sure though that I get, I'm out of paint. Now, when doing this, you will get some bubbles, just like when we use our epoxy. And so I'm gonna go through with the torch and kind of get the bubbles out wherever I see bubbles. And it even creates like a really cool effect. It kind of splatters the paint as well when you're getting those bubbles out. So again, I'm just going around just like we would do with epoxy, and I'm just popping bubbles. And what I will do with the canvas itself, which I'll probably do another video, is epoxy the canvas so that it can hang on the wall. Either that or maybe clear spray paint, but the epoxy will really make it shine. So we're going to probably epoxy it. And there's still this one little section where I couldn't get a drip. But we'll try to go in and fix that. Oh, it's starting to drip a little bit there. Maybe if I heat it up a little bit more. Maybe as it drips down more, it'll do that. Because I don't want to really mess up the design too much by adding more paint on there. I don't want it to be too like gunky. But oh my God, I'm really excited about this. So here comes the part where we're going to remove the vase and then actually create the canvas picture itself. And I think that's just gonna look super, super cool as well. So I am gonna go here from the bottom. Oh no. Oh, no. All right, let me let that sit for a second. It got real slippery. And I don't want all my paints to end up like this. That looks like boo-boo. I want it to stay marbled the way it is. Okay, so now I'm gonna go for the gusto and I'm gonna try to get it off of here. My cup isn't really that sturdy. I'm using that Dollar Tree cup. If I had an assistant, this would be a lot easier. Okay, and wherever I touch the paint, it's just gonna continue to run down and it'll drip over the spots that I actually touched. We're gonna re-glove. Oh, look, even that, you guys can't see that little dot on the camera, but even that little drop of paint that fell is like super pretty. It's so pretty. And now to create our canvas, I'm gonna move it over. And the point is to just roll it so you kind of get around the edges. I don't want to get this on my tripod, so I'm gonna move the tripod back a little bit. So we're just gonna roll it. Right, and we don't want to lose too much of our paint because we still gotta come down. So we're just gonna tilt. And it does get messy, that's why I have the paper down. It will drip, drip, drip. But you wanna make sure that you keep enough paint on the canvas to be able to cover. And I'm doing that just by tilting it in certain ways. You'll get a little drip. Oh my God, that gold is gorgeous, honey. And I'm just moving, moving, moving. And you wanna kinda try to keep your swirls in there because that's what makes the picture so pretty. And as you go, when you move, it's going to paint your edges as well. And your corners, sometimes you'll just have to take your glove and rub those little corners. Just so that you can keep your swirl going. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, hunty. Oh gosh, yes. That is gorgeous. That is just gorgeous. Then we go over our corners. Just take my finger and go around the corners. Right. Any part that didn't get paint on it, it's fine. That part won't really be seen. And I wanna tilt over in that corner just a little bit more. So I want my design to be in that corner. All right, and it's tilting. Look at that. Is that not gorgeous? And another thing about, and I mean like this is covered, I don't want to move it too much, but this is covered 360. I still got to get that little part right there. But look at that. On the sides, all the way around, it's covered. It's a fully covered canvas with this design. I mean, you couldn't paint this with a paintbrush even if you tried, honey. Okay. And the swirls, oh my God, I love the swirls and that pop of color that's in there. And if you epoxy this, you can put, you know, a decal on top of it if you want to. You know, you can do somebody's school colors and, you know, do the dirty pour with their school colors. And then add, you know, congratulations grad, or you can do your mom's favorite colors, whatever, or you can just do a bunch of different ones like this with colors that you like and put the sets up for sale. I mean, how cool is it to have this canvas? And you can do a bigger canvas. I believe that this canvas is an 8x8. It may be an 8x8. Or it might be the one that's up from that, which I think is like a 10 by something. But it's a smaller canvas because I didn't want to have to use that much paint. Of course, the bigger the canvas is on the bottom, the more paint that you're going to have to pour over your vase. If you're going to do them as a set, you can just set the vase down on paper like this and just pour paint over the vase. This is just paper that I got from the Dollar Tree. It was $1. You get a pretty good size roll for it. For your $1, and I can reuse this paper over and over again if I want because I'm not actually, you know, painting on the paper. But I want to take you guys and I want to show you how beautiful they look there together. So you have that set and it's perfect. It's a matching set. And it's just fun to do. Like, that was just so fun and relaxing. I loved it. I will definitely be doing a bunch more of these. And I'm also going to be doing another video where I do a hydro dip. Let me show you guys the hydro dip I did. Oh, y'all gonna be jealous because this hydro dip is bomb, girl. Look at this. Oh, is that not beautiful? Front and back of the tray. I'm making this as a beauty tray set instead of a rolling set. But look at this. And this is the little glass that your makeup brushes and things like that can go into. Honey, let me tell you, yes. All right, so that was my quick and easy tutorial on hydro dipping. Not hydro dipping, I'm lying. That was a dirty pour. Sorry, I'm just so excited about that hydro dip. I love that. But this is a dirty pour. So all you need is canvas from Michael's or Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree has canvases too. They don't have them this big, but they have the smaller canvases if you want to start smaller. And you can do a dirty pour on anything. You can do a dirty pour on coasters. You can do it on like the wine glass that I just showed you. You can do a dirty pour on there. Anything that acrylic paint can stick to, you can do a dirty pour to. And I just think that this idea is so cool to have the vase and the canvas together. And like I said, you can do any colors that you want. I just chose these colors because this is what I had in the house as far as acrylic paint goes. But I mean, it just came out so pretty, even with these basic colors. And you wouldn't think that, you know, just pouring it into a cup, you would be able to get this result and just basically dumping it over. Love it. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, save it to your playlist, whatever you got to do. Invite your friends over to come and watch my videos. Gucci Gang, we are almost at 1,000. Yes, we are almost at 1,000. I'm going to do a video this week about what I will be giving away once I reach 1,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for your support. Oh, one more thing. I'm teaching classes on design